There's a quote that I often think about. It's from a 19th century Scottish writer named Ian Maclaren. The quote is this: "Be kind, for everyone is fighting a hard battle." I think I've heard it in a different form too, where it goes, "Be kind, for everyone is carrying a heavy burden." I always understood from a theoretical point of view that everyone has problems and that everyone is carrying their own burden. But it wasn't really until I became a neuro-emotional technique practitioner that I really understood how 100% true this old saying really is. I feel like people are barely holding it together out there. I think that the writer Stuart Wilde once said that most people are walking around in varying degrees of abject terror. I don't know about the abject terror part, but maybe. The biggest tragedy of it all, in my opinion, is that so many people are suffering in silent isolation and under the belief that they are uniquely damaged goods and that no one must ever know their secret. And on the one hand, it's true. Due to HIPAA, I can't share any of my clients' horror stories without their express permission, and even if I changed the names and circumstances, some of the horrors are so specifically horrible that they would know exactly who they were if I said it. But even while the horrible specifics may be unique, the broad horrors are depressingly common. You would be shocked if you knew how many people suffered childhood trauma related to being forced to hurt animals. Not like hunting deer with your dad for meat. I mean like more in the category of drowning kittens, or having a beloved pet deliberately harmed or mysteriously vanished. You'd be shocked at how many people share the experience of being raised by one or more parents with severe mental illness, or of being sexually abused by family members or trusted family friends. You'd be surprised how many seemingly well-adjusted and kind people witnessed extreme violence as little kids and consequently still don't sleep at night. I could go on and on and on. You get the idea. I mean, maybe I'm disproportionately exposed to traumatized people, because perfectly well-adjusted people who are happy, healthy, and loving life don't come walking through my office doors seeking treatment. Anyway, I don't think that the solution is for everyone to start oversharing all of their core wounds all over the place. That shit is personal. Just know that everyone you meet, literally everyone, especially the people who seem to rub you wrong, are fighting a hard battle on the inside and carrying a heavy burden. When you feel like lashing out or simmering in your juices about how they have it so easy and you don't, just take a few deep breaths and remember, they are fighting a hidden battle. Mentally send them well wishes for healing and keep moving along on your own pathway. It's not always easy, and sometimes I still get riled up and judgy if I come across someone who I think is entitled or spoiled or just seems like they haven't had enough suffering in their life. How easy their life must be. When I catch myself feeling jealous or judgy, I stop, take a few deep breaths, and remember that everyone is human. Everyone is on their journey. Everyone started out in some kind of a cradle, and everyone ends up in some kind of a grave. The path in between is uniquely colorful, of various lengths, intensities, and thickness, but ultimately we begin and end in the same universal bucket of humanity. I hope that helped someone out there. So, what about you? Did you ever become suddenly more compassionate for someone after finding out about their secret suffering? Side note, I just found out that Ringo Starr has never eaten pizza in his whole life. Not once. Some kind of serious food sensitivity issue. Well, now I don't think he is so completely privileged. Wowzers.